Hey Pisces, this is going to be your 2022 general predictions reading for 2022. Did I already say that? Oh my god, I don't even know. If you don't feel like you resonate with this reading, please check out your moon and rising signs as well as your Mercury, Mars, and Venus. I always tell people to look at the CoStar app. I'm not sponsored by it by any means, but I do enjoy using it, and it has given me a lot of light on my house placements and such. So kind of gives you an overall feeling of what your personality truly is. If you are a Pisces onlooker or Pisces, I don't know what's the word for that. Welcome. Either way, welcome. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pull for your 2021. I'm just going to get an overall feeling of what you were dealing with this past year. And then kind of look into where you are going to be at in 2022. Did not want to start with you. I'm so sorry. I will get back to you, my friend. All right, so Pisces. I have quite a few Pisces in my life. My father-in-law, a good friend of mine as well. My grandmother was a Pisces. So let's see, Pisces, what's going on with you? What was going on with you in 2021 that you learned from? What is in it? I saw financial health, definitely. It popped out. All right. So strength. Definitely found either how to be strong in a situation. Oh, and then we also have at the very bottom of the deck, dreams. I hope you were keeping a dream journal, Pisces. Maybe you had a lot of spiritual downloads coming to you in 2021 in order to give you some type of answers on situations that you were dealing with that you possibly have needed strength on. So I am going to use the Mystic Mondays Tarot. If you download the app for that, if you like tarot card of the day, definitely recommend it. Because it will give you some vital insight every day and on what tarot cards mean. If you enjoy tarot as much as I do, I pull it up every day and it gives me my card of the day. So with that being said, we have Knight of Swords, Strength and Knight of Swords. So with that whole, swords are Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Swords are all about what's going on inside of the brain, basically. Whether it's someone talking to you in a way that's making you feel uncomfortable, something that you're having to deal with, words that were said, like words are definitely can be a double-edged sword, especially when you talk about, when you're thinking in retrospect of someone talking behind your back. It's always like you being stabbed in the back. So with that whole Knight of Swords, that's where it comes from there. But with that Knight, I feel like you were very ambitious in 2021. You were very motivated to succeed. You were leading with very swift action and determination in order to make things happen. So 2021 for you, Aquarius, was definitely, you were heading in the right direction. I believe the Knight of Swords is the fastest of the knights in the minor arcana, because I feel like he is like charging forward with some type of mentality. Is what he was doing. He's very assertive, he's direct, can be very impatient, he's very focused. You could also be a perfectionist, be a very ambitious person. So you definitely had to pull out of a void of some situation in order to continue to move forward in some sort of a project in 2021. So you definitely, you got up there, you started moving, and you took a lot of action in 2021. So let's see what 2022 has for you, my dears. Dreams again. Look at that. Dreams again. I am urging you, Pisces, to please keep a dream journal. I was just speaking to a very beautiful lady last night who was talking about her dreams. And I was kind of going over my dreams as well on, I normally try and, I don't ever write it down. I always wake up with a song in my head every single morning. And I've been telling myself for quite some time that I need to write these things down. But your dreams can very much describe anything going on in your life that you're in fear of, you have anxiety about. So definitely I strive for you in 2022 to please keep a dream journal. We also have here clarity, gaining some sort of vision. Oh, and the way I shuffle my cards, Pisces, we also have closure. With that being said, we have grieving here. And the blue butterfly, it definitely relates to your throat chakra as well, or a possibility of being reborn, a rebirth. So you could be, I'm not definitely saying it could be that you are going to lose someone very important to you in 2022, but this could also be grieving who you were in 2021, grieving a past relationship. So don't ever look at death in a situation of it just pertaining to someone passing. I just saw 555. If you've been seeing that here lately, there is a change in instability coming towards you in Pisces in 2022. So grieving. You have been grieving. You could have been grieving in 2021 over something that you lost. And it could be continuing to push itself into 2022 in order for you to gain that closure, as well as the clarity in the situation. You know, gaining clarity with a particular situation. At least that's what I'm going to be praying for you, okay? All right, so our phrase for 2022, Pisces, I just saw forgive for you, Pisces. So we have value. I find value in the many opportunities for expansion that I have attracted into my life, including. So we'll kind of go into the depths of what that means for you. We also have truth here. Maybe you are possibly finding out some information that is going to give you that clarity, definitely that clarity that you are wanting to have. You could also be seeing that you as a person are very valuable. And maybe there's someone that's coming in 2022 that's making you feel a little bit less than, okay? So let's look at your chakra cards, and then we're going to pull on the chakra love as well, raising your crystal vibrations. So let's see what chakra we are dealing with our beautiful, okay. All right, so when people think that tarot isn't for real, it's just like this shit doesn't make itself up by any means, okay? Rebirth. Again, you have two butterflies here. The synchronicity on this is just amazing. You could have a past loved one maybe attempting to reach out to you in order to speak some sort of a truth, because the bottom card here is an unequal balance in your life. Not being able to speak for yourself, because that is the throat chakra. That 23 there breaks down to 5, which is about some type of change or instability that you continuously have in your life. And then also on the other side here, we have love, which is the number 18, the heart chakra. And that represents trying to find some sort of fulfillment in your life. So with this rebirth, it's all about your earth star energy, the root of your issues that you are kind of going through here in 2022. You've possibly been dealing with a lot of fear and anxiety. You're very exhausted. You could have a lot of issues with your intestines. Maybe your legs have been feeling very weak. You could have had some type of issues that maybe struck up the legs into the back as well. But with this rebirth card, it's very much urging you to put an old piece of yourself to rest finally and being reborn. And it could be you're grieving over who you used to be, and now you're becoming anew in 2022. So let's look here. Wow, that is just crazy that we got 2 butterfly cards and two cards representing some sort of a death and rebirth situation. Wow, that's amazing for you, Pisces. All right, so we have meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. and that is going to be your crown chakra, located at the very tippy top of your head. Above that, of course, is this, well, unless you know this right off, is your soul star. You could really probably, we have, again, colors that match. We've got grieving purple here, and we have purple here. Things can be very synchronistic to you in 2022. Pisces could be seeing numbers 333, 222, 1111, 555, as I said. And then we also have love, which is your heart chakra. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. That could be something that you are learning. Again, look at that at the very bottom of the deck. Dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine, using your third eye chakra. You could be receiving some type of massive download that you aren't paying enough attention to. Oh God, I feel like a very powerful feeling towards you, Pisces. Like, you really need to pay attention in 2022. You need to take it all in. You don't need to just move forward with your life with your every step you take, just whatever. You need to just pay attention to the things around you. You need to breathe in the air. You need to assess pros and cons of situations. And I just saw 11 make a fucking wish. Put your manifestations out there. Really start to focus on what's going to truly make you happy and strong in 2021 or 2022, and what you were going to leave behind in 2021, and see if it does bring any type of value to you. Those cards are just laying out there, and I'm so excited about this. I'm so sorry. I normally don't get very excited, but those two butterflies, man, that's just, it could also be a representation like in the spring. Something big could be happening to you in the spring. All right, see at the bottom we have holy amethyst, which is the crystal in relevance to the throat chakra. So we have two. You also, I could tell you, I'm not a doctor by any means. Get your thyroid checked as well. This could be a sign of something more serious there in regards to your health, because the thyroid is a representation of, or the blue butterfly is a representation of the thyroid when it comes to Thyroid Awareness Month. So we have two cards for you here. I'm not even going to attempt to say his little name. Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. Oh my God. And we are looking at a divine connection here between grieving and rebirth. And then we have Freya. Phrases and cycles. There is beginning with every ending, and illusions are revealed and released. So here, this is a representation of some sort of an ending and being reborn. You have purple here. And I believe purple is all about psychic insight and some sort of vision. Your spirituality going above and beyond, taking on some sort of a higher knowledge. It deals with like your self-esteem as well. And then I can't remember, birds are a representation. I know that has to do with air, especially with those, with your, with the whole butterfly. Of course, that's a representation of air. Could be a representation of some sort of travel that's going to be had as well for you. Some sort of movement, because airflow, that's just movement. I'm desperately needing you to get into yoga right now, okay, Pisces? Finding a way to kind of reach that higher self, to communicate better with that higher self in order to, really reach who you're going to be in 2022. So our crystal for the year 2022 is the Tektite. Okay, all right. So it says here, who needs it? I hail from a star in Orion's belt. You desperately, I'm telling you, you need to look into star seeds as well, is what I feel for you, Pisces. I feel like your soul has been regenerated over and over and over. Oh my God, that's where it's from. Rebirth. You are consistently being reborn. If I'm sorry if you don't believe in anything like that, but this is telling me right here, you are a starseed. You know, some people look at aliens as like the little green men. I just saw 444. Your stability for 2022. It says but look into star seeds as well. It'll give you a good insight on past lives and why your soul was basically recycled and placed upon this earth. But it says, who needs it? I hail from a star in Orion's belt. People, those currently overburdened by resentments of some sort. It says when to use it, when the gravity feels extra heavy and it's time to initiate a launch, sequence, and blast off. So I feel like you may be bored. You may be slightly bored here in 2022, and you need like an out. I would say keep that on you when you are ready to take some sort of vacation, when you are trying to manifest going somewhere and kind of being reborn in that sense, I guess. Going off and just taking time for yourself. Keep that tight. Take it out. I don't know. Downcast pride. 555. I'm seeing so many synchronicities with you, Pisces. I'm so sorry. 555. Change is coming. You may have been seeing this on the way to work. You may have been seeing that on the way as you leave your job every day. You may be seeing 555 a lot. If this is coming up, there's definitely a message in this for you about something that's being hidden. Downcasting pride. 20, breaking down, is number 2, needing some sort of balance in your life, desperately needing some sort of balance. I feel like you've been sacrificing a lot of your time and energy for someone else, possibly with 7s. Those are all about reflection and trying to control a situation. So you could be dealing with someone that is very controlling, that has made you lose a piece of yourself as well. So with that downcast pride, it's all about attempting to shove how you feel down into a space, kind of sweeping it under the rug. If you have Aquarius in your chart, Aquarius also got this card as well. So it's just kind of sweeping it under the rug and not being able to visualize who you are as a person. Like your self-esteem is very sad and lonely. You've got that whole gray sky in the background and feeling like you have no place in the world. You don't have footing in the world. You're just kind of hanging in this upright abyss. Like you planted yourself into this whole sadness feeling of not wanting desperately to have some sort of balance in your life, wanting to get out of this depression mode that you had. It could be like that whole commercial about depression where it displays like this person's face, but then they have that little cutout card in front of their face that says, if you're experiencing depression, and you put on a happy face for everyone else. But you know, at home, you've got this whole sadness. You've got this, I want more friends. I want more people in my life in order to help me feel better about my journey. You know, you want a soul family, basically. So with that downcast pride, it is desperately saying that you are in some dire need of finding some sort of a soul tribe, especially when you're in this grieving rebirth stage. So let's look at your love situation, Pisces. 2022. Oh, holy amethyst. Focus on what you desire. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm reading her over there. The purple. So I feel like you are very intuitive. I definitely, when I'm looking at you, when I'm visualizing you, Pisces, I am seeing the High Priestess, which is ruled by the moon. Okay, you got a lot of stuff going on there. Which is, the High Priestess it's your intuitive powers. They're at their highest. So at the very bottom of the deck, some Pisces could be dealing with deception, and which could be the cause of this downcast pride card. Deception, someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Again, sacrifice as well. Putting on that sort of mask in order to hide the fact that you are truly saddened from a situation there. Okay. So for 2022, we have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner soul, youthful spirit of fun to shine. So desperately needing a happier, more lighter relationship. Then we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So that could be in direct association with that whole playfulness feel. You could be separating from someone that you're with right now. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So it could be a new love, or it could be a love reunited with some sort of, you know, sparked energy there. And that could also be hand in hand there with that deception card. If you're in a relationship right now and someone is coming back into your life in order to reconcile, that could be that situation. They could be, you know, you could be in that whole sad feeling, sad situation of a relationship that doesn't feel that great anymore. And you're starting to open your eyes to how other people make you feel and how lovely it feels to be able to smile at the end of the day, to get a good night text, to get a good morning text. Just be careful in that situation, because we've always, you know, there's always that wolf in sheep's clothing that can make you think that it's great, but then again, you never know. I mean, there have been many of a situation that I've gone through that, you know, maybe that one person that you're with isn't right for you. You know, and pay attention to that. I keep seeing hammer. Work on your relationship. All right. So coffee cup, Pisces, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, finding some sort of friendship. So this could be someone 2022 coming in. Again, the hammer, needing to work on your relationship. So before you give in to this new love, this new interest, this whole feeling of delightfulness, maybe we need to see if your current relationship could work out. If you are single, then definitely someone is coming in. They're going to be hitting them DMs. They're going to friend you by some weird chance on Facebook. They're going to find you on TikTok. They're going to start really liking all of your stuff. And you may end up meeting them somewhere on the side, maybe meeting up for coffee. It's going to start so small, and you guys are going to end up having a 6-hour-long conversation, Pisces, and you're going to realize, where the fuck have you been my entire life, you know? So we have the 2. Desperately needing balance. Needing to feel that tranquility in your life, because there's so much blue in there. Needing the truth. Needing some sort of truth revealed here. We also have the King of Swords. Could represent some sort of father figure telling you, why are you making this decision? Why are you being so stupid? With the swords, that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. It could be an air sign coming into your life. You could have a lot of air in your chart as well. With that 2 of Swords, I feel like something, okay, maybe the Pisces that I'm speaking to right now is actually involved with someone, because in regards to love, with the 2 of Swords, that's choosing between lovers. It's choosing between love, family, and work, making some sort of big decision there. So let's juggling, kind of a juggling act there as well. My camera's a little bit higher above my head, so, or my face view, so I have to look and make sure that you can see everything I can see. All right, so that being said, the world being upside down, okay? That the world is normally, when it's upright, it is the end of a cycle. It is ruled by Saturn. It's normally, when it's up like this, it's welcoming the next phase of your life. But here with the world being upside down, it's taking a partner for granted, or possibly missing something in your love life. When the world is upside down, again, it's about seeking some sort of closure, being emotionally attached to a past relationship, this whole reconciliation thing coming into play there, being attached to that past relationship, and then like finally wanting to move on, or you're kind of daydreaming about, a life that you truly want, about the love life that you truly want. With this Ace of Cups being upside down, this is all about, if you can imagine this being tears, I mean, you're just constantly crying. There's a lot of emotions built into a relationship that feels like that you're currently in right now, especially with that 2 of Swords. So with this relationship with the Ace of Cups being upside down, I feel like this is just, what it's telling for you is there is going to be a separation of some sort in your life, especially in your love life. A lot of sadness. You're feeling very vulnerable. This could be what you are grieving. You are being reborn into a brand new relationship here, Pisces, and you're feeling all of the emotions tied to it as well. So with that World card, you know, you need to figure out how to reach the finish line in regards to this newfound relationship. You don't want to end up, especially with the World being some sort of a cycle, being a consistent cycle in your life. You want to be able to end this out, because the World card is the last of the major arcana, and the major arcana is a representation of things that a cycle that you go through in your life. So it's like the day you were born, and then this point here, and it's like this is learned behavior. The World, it's just learned behavior and wanting to process something in your life and finally end it, close a door on it, and start brand new and be reborn. So with your love, you know, I feel like there is going to be a special Pisces out there that is going to, you know, spark some brand new relationship. Start anew. It's going to start with something simple as coffee, and it's going to turn into something amazing. You just got to make sure that you break this continuous cycle that you place yourself into, where it does cause a lot of unhappiness. All right, so let's look at your job. Pisces. Breaking the cycle. Finally. Being reborn. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so we have the Empress. Major Arcana card there. That's a beautiful fucking card. For the Empress, ruled by Venus here. It's love. Do you love your job? Are you nourishing yourself in a way that makes you feel good? If you are in a career right now, I feel like you're going to work every day and you're that person that brings donuts, and you're the person that, you know, if anybody's complaining about a situation, you're the mom, basically the mom of the group. Even if you're a man listening to this right now, you could be that one that everybody turns to in order to talk about their troubles. It's a very nurturing card because it's a representation of Mother Earth. You could also be attempting to start a brand new career as well, because the Empress here, she is birthing something brand new that she would really like in 2022. Again, we have the Ace of Wands here, which also very much looks like the High Priestess. And that Ace of Wands is about desperately needing to start over, lacking inspiration at work and feeling, you know, very uncreative and lacking progress. So you're desperately, you are, you know, the friend to everybody at work, or you are birthing some sort of a new project in regards to your career, but it's not fulfilling you in a way that is going to make you truly happy. Or if you're not working, you could be a stay-at-home parent, a stay-at-home mom or dad, as well. That could be the representation of that, the whole birthing and nurturing and taking care of someone. You could also be in a field of work where you're like in the healthcare field, where you're continuously having to take care of people, like a nurse or doctor, CNA. You could also, you know, be in the spiritual side of things as well. Doing Reiki, doing massage therapy, something that helps people feel very whole and feel good about themselves again. So with your career, we have the Tower card, which is the number 16. Again, you're trying to take some sort of control out of your life. God damn it. I told you, you're a very psychic individual. You have the High Priestess here who is screaming for balance and duality here. Desperately needing to learn new things, especially in the field of work. But that Tower card there, I also saw the 10 of Pentacles, needing to make some sort of money and make it fast. With the Tower card, it's like avoiding an accident, avoiding some type of catastrophe, something, a career not being built on a solid foundation. Maybe it could be people are doing layoffs in that regard. But because it is upside down, I feel like you have avoided a situation by the skin of your teeth at that point. You're surviving some sort of a layoff. You also could be changing your job and causing the change because of a fear of something that possibly could be going down, averting some sort of disaster, learning some sort of valuable lesson. It's an intuition that's coming to you, some kind of gut feeling that this needs to end and you need to move forward with something. So in regards to your job, I'm not sure what's going on there, but you've got 2 major arcanas, and this is something that has been thought about for quite some time. You could be thinking about changing your job. And you could, you could have lost your job in 2021 due to the COVID pandemic. It could be that type of situation. So something is coming to a big halt there, and you're learning from the situation and you're moving past it by the skin of your teeth, by that whole, something like a bow and arrow coming at you full force, and you duck your ass in and you're like, oh God, that almost hit me. That's going to be the situation here. In regards to your career, you're going to survive something big in 2022. So looking at your money. Okay, so we have a lot of major arcana cards on the table here, which is very much telling us that there are some big issues, some very learned behavior that you have been, it's linked to just the way you were raised. You were raised to be a very nurturing, beautiful person. You were, this is a cycle of your life here in your love situation where you have just been continuously reliving this same cycle over and over in relationships. So with this the Hermit card, stepping out finally, which is the number 9 again, about finding some type of fulfillment with that whole Hermit card. So we have the number 9, the Hermit, that is ruled by Virgo. That is that wise old soul feeling, time to search within. But in regards to money, I think you're finally understanding your situation, your financial situation. The Hermit reverse, it can go one of 2 ways. You're not taking enough time for some type of personal reflection on how you're spending money, or you're taking too much. You could have just stopped spending altogether. You realize that maybe 2021 you overdid it just a tad, and you're really looking at your finances and how you can kind of regroup. And it could be a situation of separating from this person over here, making a decision between 2 people, learning to pay your own bills at this point, and really taking a look at how you spend in order to be able to financially take care of yourself all alone. Knight of Presents is going to be the clarification card, and at the very bottom is the Queen of Pentacles. The woman that used to bring in all the money, I'm sorry, that's Queen of Cups, because that is Queen of Potions. So with that Queen of Potions, that's Cups energy. She's upside down. Maybe she gave out a little bit too much money in 2022. She was very generous in her pocketbook, helping out those who needed it when they needed it. And in 2022, she's finally understanding that, maybe she gave out a little bit too much money in 2021, and she's carrying it over here with this whole Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, that's a representation of working methodically towards your goals, doing some type of routine, starting a repetition and sticking to a plan. So you have a financial goal in mind. You're really looking at what it is that you need to do in order to strive and move forward with your life on a financial standpoint. And you are making the plan and you are moving forward. With the Knight of Pentacles, regarding your money, you're going to have slow and steady financial growth. I don't see you winning the lottery. I saw 33333. I don't see you winning the lottery here, Pisces, but what you are doing is you are rebuilding, restructuring your finances, and being able to successfully move forward with your life, okay? And let's pull a moon card and wrap this little guy up. So, Pisces, reborn, being reborn. Golly, that's great. Okay, so it says here, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Okay, so you and your loved ones are safe. So whatever's going on in 2022, definitely you could feel at a loss, especially with that whole grieving period there. You could feel very lost and lonely and you know, kind of feel helpless. But what that's reminding you is at the end of the day, the universe has your back and they're going to continue to take care of you. All right, Pisces, if you would like an extended reading on this, how to reach me is in the description box below. Please like, subscribe, share, and if not, I'll see you guys in 2022.